What is up, Gamer Nation? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about games I've recently played. Oh, some of these games are pretty good, some of these games are pretty good. And I'm going to be talking about if they're good or not, and my favorite things about the games. Let's go. Game number one I played that I completed this year. Not the first game I played this year. 'Cause I think that might have went to Persona 3 maybe, or Skate 3, something like that. But the first game I completed this year, I'm pretty sure, was Pikmin 4. Let's talk about it. This game is so good. I love that little dog. It makes me want to play other Pikmin. My girlfriend bought me Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch, so I'm going to check that out for real. I just got a lot of other games I'm trying to play right now, but I'm going to check it out sometime. Man, this game is good. I love the dog. I love the Pikmin. It's just so cute, but it's fun. I love trying to control my Pikmin and make them trying to be the best there ever was. I just love it. I love it. So, my rating on Pikmin 4 is at 8.1 out of 10. It is so solid. It came out last year, right? Might be my game of the year for last year. It's so good. I think Baldur's Gate 1. I haven't played that. But other games I have played, that came out last year, this is my favorite so far. Game number 2 I completed this year was Fallout 3. I hate the Underground Railroad trainway stuff. Not like in real life, but in this game. In real life, they were noble. But it's just like, this game was ahead of its time, so you couldn't really get anywhere. Like, the world was not open. Like it should have been. If they were to remake this game, I'm sure they would probably get rid of all that. Well, maybe not get rid of it, but just like make it more easy to walk through downtown DC. 'Cause that part of the game kind of sucks. But like when you're not going through those railroads or doing like the main quest, because the main quest is a little lackluster as well. It's a pretty good game. I still prefer Fallout 4 and New Vegas because New Vegas just has like the best choices and the best story. And Fallout 4 is the best gameplay by far. And um, I love the base building. And so, but one of the best, I think this game I had the best aesthetic. Like some of the downtown areas look really cool. And some of the mobs look really kind of scary, which is cool. And there's really good side quests in this, like the one with the tree Herald. That one's really good. So I give this game a 6.8 out of 10. It's still good, but I could not see myself replaying this. With the DLC, I'd bump it up to like a 7.3 because 2 of the DLCs are pretty good. The one where you go to the main or whatever, that one's really good. But let's keep it rolling. Game 3, The Witcher. I just completed The Witcher 3 really recently. Oh man, great story. At the end of the game, it made me like go, wow, what a good story that was. Let me take a drink here. Refreshing. The combat flows very nicely. The combat kind of actually reminds me of like Batman Arkham style combat, surprisingly enough. But it's kind of similar vein. And not only is like once you get to like I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that's never played this game. But once you get to like the midpoint of the game, I would say, the story starts to heat up really fast, and it starts to get so good. But the Witcher contracts are so much fun. There's a couple of ones that are like a little bit more like boring, I would say, than like some of them. Like even the more boring Witcher contracts, I still thoroughly enjoyed completing. So The Witcher 3 gets a score of 8.9 out of 10. I don't know if it's on my top 10 games of all time, but it's probably at least on my top 20. I liked it so much I had to buy the book series and I bought Witcher 2. So both those are gonna get completed too. Very good story. The next game I played this year was Alan Wake. Oh, this Alan Wake. Let me tell you about Alan Wake here. It's got a freaking brain busting story. It makes you think like, whoa, what is real? It makes you. It's like one of those types of stories. The combat can feel a little tedious with this game. I don't know how many of you seen the game, but like to kill any enemy, you have to shine a flashlight on them, then shoot them, and sometimes it just like takes a while. And so at the end of the game, instead of trying to fight the guys, I just kept running away as fast as I could with flares. 'Cause I just didn't want to do the combat anymore because it didn't feel great. Sometimes the writing can feel like maybe a little cringe, a little too like mind's eye open. But all in all, this is a pretty good story game. If none of you have played it, I would definitely check it out. It's worth checking out. I just wanted to play it because everyone said Alan Wake 2 last year was so good. I haven't played that yet. So I was like, I have to check out the first one first. Probably, I don't know. So I played it. Pretty good experience. I'd give that a 7.2 out of 10. If only the gameplay was a little bit better. Next, I got Rage. Rage is pretty decent. It's got a basic story. Nothing really to talk about there. But the gameplay is pretty good. The gunplay is nice. There's like little boomerang bladed things. Those are really fun to throw around. The car driving's pretty good. But my actually favorite thing about this is the AI, and some of the AI in this is completely off the walls. Like there's like this one group of like raiders, or whatever you want to call them, apocalyptic man. They'd be like jumping off the walls, like as they're running at you, they're like run up the walls and like do a flip. And those guys are fun. They're hard to shoot, and like, oh my gosh, they're about to get me. But this game, a little basic. I just wanted to play a little shooter. I haven't played a shooter in a minute. So yeah, I'll play Rage. So I played it. It's pretty good. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Nothing really to write home about. But if you want to play a little like a shooter, not too bad. Elden Ring. Elden Ring, oh what a behemoth of a game. I put like 120 hours to 130 hours into it. I have not played the DLC yet, and I'm probably not going to for a little bit. But let's talk about my Elden Ring experience. Elden Ring is my first Soulsborne game, and so it took me a little bit to get into the flow of it. But once I started to get into the flow, I didn't find like it was definitely difficult, but I didn't think it was as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. Once I got into it, like once I beat Radahn, if you know who Radahn is, he's like this guy on a horse. Once I beat that boss around like 30 hours in, or however long it takes to get there, I started to go through each boss a little bit better than the last. Until I got till the end. The end starts to pick up. The end is actually pretty hard. But some of the greatest boss design I've ever seen in a game ever. Like there's so many bosses I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. I don't know if that's true, but some of those bosses are just so good. Oh, like fighting. That's definitely the standout of Elden Ring is the boss design by far. They'll say like one of the hardest lines you ever heard, then you have to fight a 3-stage boss, so it's really good. But why does there have to be annoying areas like underneath Lionel, the city is just annoying. Like, I don't want to do that. Like there's like the Lake of Rot, like some of the areas are just annoying. I think this might be um a take not many people have, but like the one area that's like a bunch of tornadoes where the Godskin duo is and Malekith is the area itself. I hate looking at it. It's just black and white basically, and gray. I don't like going to that area. But the highs are definitely higher than the lows for me. I wouldn't say. This is probably people say this is one of the best games ever, probably, but that's not even probably in my top 20. But I did have a really good time with it. I'd give it an 8.6 out of 10. It's really good. Animal Crossing City Folk. This is what I've been playing recently. I've been playing Animal Crossing City Folk recently. This is my first Animal Crossing I've ever played since New Horizons. So this is like the first real Animal Crossing I've played, because I know New Horizons kind of deviated from the original formula of coming to a town. But this one, more than New Horizons, feels like work. But I kind of like that about it. I log in for like an hour every day, do my little work, and then I get out. It's fun. I wish I could place things outside. That's like one of the biggest things about this, and you can already see my rating at 7.5. If I could push things outside, I'd give it a 7.8 or 9. That's like a big deal to me, but it's kind of a little disappointing. I haven't got a whole too far in it, so that rating could change up or down depending on how much more content I've got, or that there is in there. I'm not sure. But right now, I definitely say New Horizons is better. I would give New Horizons like an 8.5 or so. I love that game a lot. But so I had to check out what the old ones felt like. And so since doing my research, I've seen that New Leaf is like the best one. So I might have to buy a 3DS to play that. But so far, City Folk, pretty good. And that's all the games I've played this year, pretty much. I played a couple others, but I just haven't beat them. Like I played Persona 3 Reload pretty far, but I just haven't played it enough to get my thoughts. I played Skate 3 on and off. I just love that game. It's so fun. Played Portal 2 with my girlfriend co-op. That game is really fun, but I just haven't played them enough to give my thoughts. So yeah, those are the games I played this year. If you guys have played any of these games or don't like what I've said about these games, let me know. And leave your thoughts down in the comments. See ya, Gamer Nation. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please go watch another. Please.